The market pushes through our resistance box. Is it a race to all-time highs? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so last week we were looking for the market to push up into our resistance box and had a 4-5 setup into the 5750 to 5800 area, and the market pushed to there and beyond, pushing just past the top of our resistance box. Now the question is, are the bulls taking this to new all-time highs? I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, we're not going to go through much today. I am live streaming at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Check that out on YouTube. There'll be a YouTube video on my channel that you can click on and get in there. We will be demonstrating the indicator as we do every single Tuesday, live streaming it and showing you how it works, as well as breaking down the market and teaching and doing many other things. So check that out. Today's going to be short and sweet, so we're going to jump right in the charts and take a look.
Okay, in the bigger picture, you have your A and B, and then we're working on C up. They've just about hit the 1.0 here, just above the 1.0 at 58.30. We did talk about this box being very big resistance. They did pull out of it once. They got to the top of it here and now have pushed through. The next major resistance zone is going to be right here at 58.75. If we pull the chart over just a little bit more. These lows coincide here, 58.75 and then 59.20 up to 59.63. So those are the next two targets for the move up. If they continue to fill this out in a more bullish way, we could see 6,100. I don't necessarily think we'll get there without a pullback, but it certainly is possible. Overall, the pullback will tell the story. So the question remains, is this wave 4, and now we're in A, B, and C? Or is this wave A, and this is wave B, and then C down? With the move over this wave B high here, it does in fact give the bulls the advantage. We talked about this several weeks ago, this being a very key zone, and getting over 58.40 would be a bullish move. And we are now seeing that here. So can they stab above it and then fail? Absolutely. Can this still be a B wave if they go higher? Yes, they're not quite to the 764 yet. They can still come up to the 764 retrace and push down off of that. So bears aren't dead, but certainly today's action does make it a little more uncomfortable for them. And we will look for the pullback overall to tell the story. And that's really what matters. The next pullback, whether it comes from higher or where we are now, if it's corrective, we're looking at all-time highs. If it's 5 waves down, we're looking at a breakdown to a much bigger correction. So that's where we're at. The big move up doesn't change a ton, except that it got above 58.40, so it does shift into the bulls' favor. But ultimately, the big answer, or the big thing that we're looking for, is the pullback. And when that pullback comes, the structure of it will tell the story. Remember, back in January of 22, they retraced almost all the way back to the highs before falling off 30% from there. So don't let this fool you into believing that it's definitely bullish. It certainly puts the ball in the bulls' court, and if they can follow through, then we would look to new all-time highs. Any questions on the ES? All right. On the NASDAQ, second verse, same as the first. Now, if you want a little bit more bullish confirmation, the NASDAQ broke out above the B wave, came back and tested it today, and then now it's closing up near the highs. That is a bullish development and something to keep your eyes on. Remember, we had two paths we were following, A, B, and C to all-time highs, or this being a B wave and then C down into the lows. Very similar path. They are just above the 1.0 at 20,693. So they're moving toward the 1,236 here at 21,400, essentially, which would be a heavy resistance zone as well. We have not breached the 764, so the NASDAQ right on pace with the ES in that way. Still looking for this to be potentially a wave B or wave A of a bigger move up. And again, the pullback tells us the story. So a 3-wave pullback, and it wouldn't be that deep, sorry. 3-wave pullback, and we're looking to all-time highs. A 5-wave drop, and we're looking at a bigger corrective move to the downside.
Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right over to our website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial. That's because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it and become part of the trading team before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking us out. We also have our educational material. If you scroll down a little further on the page, you're going to see our indicators, which you saw in the first part of the video, and also our courses. We have our Trade Waves Academy course, and right now I am giving 50% off of this course if you get the yearly indicator. So if you buy the yearly indicator right now, you're getting 2 months for free on that, and then you get Trade Waves Academy 50% off. In Trade Waves Academy, we go over all of the things that are outside of Elliott Wave to put a complete package together. We go over market psychology, capital management. You can see all the modules here on the screen. Options trading basics, candlestick patterns, how to trade price action, bull and bear traps, how to identify market reversals, fib levels and why they're important, how to identify key support and resistance, and trade setups and proper risk reward. All of this comes inside of Trade Waves Academy. On top of that, you get our Elliott Wave for Beginners course included in this price, and you get the Advanced Elliott Wave for free included in this price. So for $497, you get all of those modules I just said, plus the Beginners course, plus Advanced Elliott Wave. It's an incredible deal, and you can get it for half off right now if you get the yearly indicator. Now, as I did mention, we do have our Advanced and our Beginners Elliott Wave courses. In our Advanced course, we're going through a lot of the things we're seeing on the charts right now. A lot of those things are the advanced fib levels, the diagonals, double and triple threes, flats, triangles, trading Elliott Wave, which right there, that is worth the price of admission. People don't understand that there's 2 paths and how do you trade them if there's up and down. It's because you trade setups, and there are very good setups in Elliott Wave Theory. You have to know how to spot them and trade them, and we talk about that here so that you can understand how to do this course. Now, I understand if this is too advanced. You can see, though, that our traders love it. But if you need to get started at the beginning, we have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. And this course is really helping traders understand a complex market in a way that makes sense. It's extremely confusing when good news makes the market go down, bad news makes the market go up. It stops at random places. You don't know what's going on. That's because the news cycles were garbage. Elliott knew this long ago. He knew that key levels mattered. It's not random, and it's you're able to find these key levels, and this is what gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the market. In this course, you get 25 videos where we go through your introduction. We have to introduce you to Elliott Wave Theory. We have to get your mindset right and give you the KISS method, how this works and why it works. It's very scientific based. People think it's just, oh, you just make a wave up. No, very scientific based. It's outstanding. Chart setup and tools. We go through all of your chart setups, every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave, how to use it and why we use it, and then the Elliott Wave for Beginners area where we go through each of the waves, how to find the key levels, how to understand impulsive and corrective waves, how to know where to get these measurements, the corrective depth theory, the theory of alternation, the pivot, everything you need to make sense of an irrational market. Now, the really cool thing about both of these courses is there's several ways to get them cheap or for free. You can get them both at a $37 discount with our Elliott Wave course bundle. You can get them for free in our Trade Waves Academy course. If you buy that, they are included in that course. Or if you just want to get them at a low monthly cost, you simply get one of our monthly rooms, as the Elliott Wave courses are included in this price. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, we give you all of your real-time market updates, all of your buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions are answered. The midday video that you watch in these calls, that's live for everybody in these rooms. And then you get the beginners and the advanced course included in this price. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade. So we do trade quite often in my room. Now, if you're looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced trading, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as the individual stocks, the futures trading, his income trading method that just kills it, and his reduced risk binary method that gets you in at a cheap price, get you huge multiples on your money, and it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. That's why you get a 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with your next market update.